Well, welcome to another episode of Rimshots with Sean right here on the Rock Rage Radio Network. And man, we're burning through these Curtain Call Records artists. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of them. They are all fantastic. With me, I have second time around on Rimshots. I have Mr. Dave Incognito from Incognito Theory down in Jersey. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay, Sean. How are you today, brother?
Always, you know what? Always punching above my weight. That's what you got to do these days, right? Let's get right at it. You got a record coming out next month. And, when we talked last time, I believe you had just finished it. So it's coming out. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
All right. So the debut record for Curtain Call Records is called Days of Reckoning. Going to have a couple of classic tracks on it that everybody knows already. Breakdown, Sunset, Moonshine, Set It Off, Ride On. And then we got a bunch of new ones. We're really excited about it. It was produced by the band. The original drummer, John Moscow, my cousin and we wrote the music and the lyrics for it. And it was executive produced by Steve Zing of Danzig, Sam Hain, Morning Noise, and Black 29.
And I mentioned to you the last time we talked, I actually interviewed Steve. He's a great chat. He's obviously knows his stuff. What I didn't ask you last time was the decision to go with him. What was the process in that? Because obviously, it's great to have a name. He's certainly a name. But what was your process to get to that point?
I've known Steve a long time. Been a fan of Danzig and Sam Hain a long time. He was our sound guy at our home base club, Dingbats. He really liked what I was doing vocally. He's an old schooler, and I'm all about the classic and old school, bringing the 90s flair of that dirty doom and sludgy type metal, I guess you would call it, and groove. And we talked about a lot of things, and he really he believed in what I was trying to bring across. We have a slogan in Incognito Theory: we're always against the grain. No frills, no dragons jumping out the PAs. It's just us doing what we do. And what you hear on these recordings is what you hear live when you come to a live show. There's no over-processed. I'm not really into the over-processed music. I'm not into backing tracks and stuff like that. I'm more about, hey, let's just give it our all 110, give it raw, give it real. And it's either people are going to like it or they're not. And if they don't, fuck off.
Well, and I mean, in this day and age, you hear about backing tracks a lot. It's, it seems to be the go-to topic on every other interview. And to me, it's not a big deal. I mean, I understand why people do it. I understand why people don't do it. You're recording your record, obviously, with the live vibe and the live play in mind. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah. Yes. So we went in there and we kind of just, now I had a couple special guests on this record. I had Mike LaPont from Symphony X, the bassist of Symphony X, and he played on a bunch of these tracks. And I had Dave Crumb come in and play on a bunch of these tracks. And my good friend out in California, Diego Monasterio, did the solo for Breakdown. And now my original guitarist, Jay Prusak, is back. And we've been playing together for 21 years. We took a little break together. He had some personal stuff going on. He had a loss in his family. His mom and dad passed away. So, back to back. So we kind of had to take a little small break, but now he's back. And we were like, you know what? This is going to be great, man. Having to put, I wanted to, I guess, sort of say to everybody that I wanted to construct an album that was going to be the best of the best. No fillers, more killer, no filler. I guess you would use that word. And I feel that we've given everybody the best of the best with these 8 tracks that we're putting out. And we're really stoked about it, and we're really proud of it. A lot of groove. You'll hear a lot of doom. A lot of people have compared us to bands like COC, Helmet, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden. We've heard Electric Wizard, Down. So we're the next set of stuff, which we have a lyric video coming out for Forsaken Me, which is on the Days of Reckoning record. That definitely brought a little bit, took me to a different level vocally, like what I did on Breakdown. I'm bringing more of the melodic approach mixed in with the grit that I usually that everybody usually hears from me as a vocalist.
Right.
But I wanted to lean more into more of the melodic stuff, and I guess that's where the Electric Wizard stuff came in, and the down stuff came in, and the '90s flair of Chris Cornell, Soundgarden, and stuff like that. But it's still very groovy. So we're really, I'm really pleased with how everything turned out. But everybody's getting a hard hitting, really raw, unique middle finger to the world record.
Awesome. So, full length EP, but you could almost say borders or LP, but borders on an EP because 8 songs can typically be, either side of the fence. When you guys put that together, was it 8 songs because these were the best 8 we had? These are the only 8 we had. We had more. Like, what was the thought process behind that? Because what I like about it too, everybody talks about doing waterfall campaigns where you do singles and then eventually have an album because of the attention span. So what was your strategy behind that?
We over the pandemic, we wrote over 40 songs, and we handpicked me and my cousin John. We handpicked, of course, with Mike LaPont, the best ones that we thought that would work. And then I was like, let's put some singles out. We'll get some feelers out there. So we started with Set It Off, which Set It Off is on this record.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up with Sunset Moonshine, Ride On. And then we were like, you know what? Everybody started saying they really liked, I guess, that grooving vibe. So we were like, you know what? Let's give them Sinner. And then we'll give them some new stuff so they can kind of see the direction of the band. The evolution of
Yep.
We're getting ready to celebrate 15 years as Incognito Theory. I formed Incognito Theory in 2009, and I'm real proud that it's been 15 years. But I always try to escalate within sound and everything, and vocally and musically, and I wanted to just show that them. And that's why we chose the title Days of Reckoning, and we chose to. My thing now is I like putting singles out before putting a full-length record out because of the mindset of everybody. I mean, like, if you give like one song at a time, then it gives them time to really grasp the band, and then they come out and they see us performing and they start hearing other songs, and then they'll come up to us at the end of the shows. Oh, we really like that track that you guys did. Like, that's how we went about with Sunset Moonshine. Like, we started playing because it's a very different song. This album is really unique. It's about 34 minutes of music. So I consider it an LP, because 32 minutes is considered an LP. But we said 34. We gave a little bit of extra because we did a couple songs that had a little bit of extra in it. And when you sit back and you talk to your fans at the shows and stuff, they tend to tell you what they like and what they don't like. And then that's what helped us to cultivate the 8 songs out of the 40 songs that we've written over the pandemic. So we feel that we gave the fans the best of the best with Days of Reckoning that's coming out.
Fantastic. So last question, my friend. Where are the people going to find you?
IncognitoTheory.com, the one-stop shop. They can even go to curtaincallrecords.com. And our EPK is up there. Like I said, we got a new lyric video for one of the new songs, Forsaken Me. And that'll be coming very shortly. September 13th, Days of Reckoning. Sean, I thank you so much for your time, dude. I really appreciate it, dude. Much love, dude.
Thank you so much, my friend, and we will chat soon.
Yes, we will. You have a wonderful day.
Peace.
Peace.